Yo, what's going on, guys? Fallen177 here, and today I'm going to be talking about my movie review for the Ghostbusters Afterlife. My first thoughts on it, very good. Very good. It had a great story. I loved the characters. All the characters are really good. The acting was spot on. I loved it. It felt so much like something that was original, something that was new, and something that just had life to it. It's something that was just so good, and it's so good to see something this good come out of Hollywood in recent years, because you could take a look back at Ghostbusters 2016 and the dumpster fire that was. Hardly anybody went to go see that movie. It was nowhere near as good. This movie, it sticks to the original stuff. It's got all the original characters. It's got like references to the old stuff. Surprisingly, it doesn't have Slimer, which is weird. It kind of has a Slimer type ghost in it. But it doesn't have Slimer, because I think the 2016 one had Slimer in it. I don't remember. I don't know for sure. But yeah, it didn't have Slimer in it, which I thought was pretty surprising. But anyway, I mean, it had all the original characters. It had Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, the other guy, I don't remember his name. I really don't remember his name. I mean, it had all four Ghostbusters in it. It was like all four of the original Ghostbusters, and it had the original comedy, like comedy from the 80s. What made the original ones good? That's in this film, and that's why I love it so much. Because, like I said, so much stuff that's come out recently from Hollywood has been just really political, really just uninspired. You know, Disney is over here remaking all of their original classic films in live action, and they're nowhere near as good. Just remaking the old stuff over and over again. I mean, you take a look at the animated Addams Family movie, you know, just stuff like that. There's nothing original anymore. It's all just the same crap being re-released over and over again. But this movie was something that was original. It was something that took what was good about the original two films and added on to it. It added more to those original films. And it was just, they did it so perfectly that it just worked. Everything just snapped together like a puzzle piece. It all just worked, and it was absolutely amazing. I would have to give it an 8 or 9 out of 10, because that is how good this film was. It was honestly an incredibly good film. It was very good. So, hopefully, more movies will look at the success that this movie has gotten and say, hey, they didn't have to shove politics down your throat. They didn't have to go woke to make money. You know, they didn't do any of that. And hopefully those companies will look at this and finally wake up and say, we could make more money if we just tell a good story. We have good characters, good believable characters, and a good story, with even a good setting. Hopefully they'll look at this movie and see those things and start making some actual good films. because a lot of the stuff that's been coming out of Hollywood in recent years was not good. And you could tell by looking at the ratings. It's either the critics love it, or the people hate it, or the people hate it and the critics love it. It's one of the two. There's barely any in between anymore. I looked at the Rotten Tomato ratings for Ghostbusters Afterlife, and I believe the critics gave it a 63, and the audience gave it a 95. See, I mean, that's a big difference. The critics don't like this movie for some reason, or they don't like it nearly as much as the audience, because the audience score, like I said, critics with 63%, audience with 95%. People loved this movie, and I don't know how much money it's made, because at the time of recording this video, it's still in theaters. But I hope that this movie makes buttloads of money, like just raining down dollars from the box office. I hope that this thing just takes off, because the people who made it deserve all the money, because they did such a good job with this movie. And I think I'm going to have to wrap it up there. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you did, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit that little bell icon, just punch it right in the face. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.